Hello and welcome to the place, The Thing. My name's Matt. In today's video live stream, guess what we're doing? We're playing Arydia because I am an Arydia addict. I've joined Arydia's Anonymous AA and I don't want to play anything else. Although I did this morning film some Agamonia, which will come out not next week, but the week after when I am away. So I'm filming some content. I will be playing Arydia, I think, once more on Monday, and then I will be filming a chunk of content of Arydia off live stream, which I will then edit, and it will go out over the next couple of weeks in little bite-sized pieces, just so that I can keep some content coming out, and I will be filming a couple of other things as well. Anyway, you don't want to know that now. What you want is Arydia, just like me. So last time we had gone back. Oh, spoilers. If you're going to play Arydia, you might want to not watch this, and if you're watching this for the first time, there is a whole playlist of 11 other videos actually of me unboxing Arydia and playing it. I'm many hours into this, and there are many hours to go. So yes, I am doing jobs. So I've decided that what I'm going to do today is go back to the basin and try and finish some more jobs. So I'll show you what that is going to look like. We ended up at the exile camp. Let me show you here. So we're at the exile camp last game, and oops, we did part of. So I have the Epic Hunt expansion, and I didn't realize, but I started it, part of that expansion, by fighting this chap here and winning. And so we have him for our next battle, only our next one, and then he will go away, and then I think we'll have to fight him again at some point. What's his name? He is called Kel. So he's going to help us fight next turn, which will be next battle, which will be cool. But what I want to do now is I'm at the East Guild camp in the Uplands. I went over to the city of Eastgate. Slight disappointment because couldn't get in. So I don't know how we're going to get in. There is something that we need to do over here by fighting a baddie called a Keros, which I think we're probably quite capable of doing now. I don't know what level he's at, but we're both level 5 now. Yeah, so we just leveled up to level 5. So yeah, I'm going to go back to Felspawn Village, grab a job, and see what we can do job-wise to sort of finish off the basin. And then there's some stuff we're going to need to do in the Uplands, which I've recorded. So yeah, let's do that. So we must travel. So point of interest 40 goes back. And let's go traveling. Oh, I did say I'd go down here actually. Investigate this part. Let's do that instead. Let's do that, and then we can maybe pick up a job in Keepwick Town. You never know. So we are traveling across the water in our little boat, and turned around. You pass this way easily. And then, so yeah, so let's go this way, traveling across a water again to a new spot. And the old beggar, far away, a lone figure sits beside the road. So we discard this and draw again. The journey is difficult and your spirits sag, a cutting wind, so we can spend 1 SP. Now Drudar has 5 SP, the same as Ro, so we're pretty sorted for SP now. So we've done that. So we enter a new spot. And this is called the Bends. So don't want to go diving there. So let's keep going. Across the water. Festive music from the nearby forest. You hear the sound of music drifting on the wind. Discard this, then draw again. Ah, you pass this way easily through the brambles. Who knows? On the river. And so we are going to look at the last tile that we have not explored in the basin. Ooh, okay. And this is the Hills of War. So this is the only way into this spot. There is something we can look at here. It's long 33. So let's look at long 33. We'll push that map up there. And long 31, 33. So this is Muddy Shoreline. There's some music to play. So let us play some music. You moor your raft to the soft, muddy shoreline. Before you is a small cave entrance. A path to the north leads deeper into the stony hills. So we have entered here. Oh, there's a little raft, look, you see. So we can... what did it say? Before you is a small cave entrance. A path to the north leads deeper into the stormy hills. So let's go down the cave entrance first. Let's go over to small 55. Oh, look, I've got the wrong character there. Small 55. Shoreside Cavern. Oh, we've got mysterious music, I think. A small pool sits at the back of this small cavern. Why are you always going into these strange caves? What do you expect to find? So we come down these stairs and there is an event here. And there's also a point of interest. So let's go and have a look at the point of interest. 83. Love a small cave myself. There's always something interesting in a small cave. So this is the rocky pool. You're standing near a rocky pool in a small cave. The sounds in the cave echo off the thick, rocky walls. You notice a few patches of brightly coloured flowers growing near the quiet pool. Let's listen to the sounds. The sounds outside are muffled inside the cave. Every noise you make bounces and echoes off the walls eerily. Let's look at those flowers. These tragically beautiful pink blooms are hanging upside down. If you recall correctly, these flowers are called bleeding hearts. Great. So let's look at the pool. The pool appears to be fairly deep, despite its small size. The surface is placid, perfectly reflecting your beautiful face. Thank you. You'll also notice a strange pattern in the dirt floor. Let's look at the pattern. The pattern seems to zig and zag as though someone had dragged a rope into the pool. But you don't see anything that could have made it. And we get 1 RP, but we both have RP available. Oh no, actually, I did that wrong. Ro should have had 1 less RP, but he would get that now. Okay. So I guess we're going to have to look here. So let's look at this event. And we'll go up to it. Event 109. Cackling. As you search the small cave, you hear something. It is quiet at first, then grows undeniably. Someone is cackling madly just outside the cave. You rush toward the cave mouth to discover the source, but the laughter is gone by the time you get outside. There's no sign of who might have made the noise. So event 110 goes to B. Event 110 goes to 110B. And then we return this card. Well, there we go. Cackling. So we will leave here. We'll put that over there. And we will wander to big 25. Big 25. So this says, between 2 hills. You find yourself at the entrance of a box canyon. Cliffs enclose a lone hill, rising in the center of the open space. Just to the southwest, in the corner of the cliff wall, you can make out what seems to be another cave mouth. Okay, so this joins here. And there's another cave here. And a point of interest over there. So I guess, why is this a central... I think he's going to come up here and just have a little look what's going on. Keep guard up, and we can come along here and go up here to point of interest 82. plateau. So, plateau. You're standing upon a small rocky plateau. Something smells disgusting. You think you catch movement at the top of the cliff out of the corner of your eye. A fist-sized rock falls from on high, making strange echoes as it clacks down the slope. Oh dear, we're definitely being watched. So the smell. You breathe in the fresh air and are surprised by a strong putrid smell. It seems to be coming from behind this bush. Let's have a look. You find the corpse of some unnatural animal. It has no distinctive wounds or marks, only a small white quill sticking out of it. Carefully you retrieve the quill. It could come in handy. Key 85. So, key 85 is a poison quill. You've plucked a small white quill from the carcass of a dead animal. Judging by the small wound and how the creature was fully intact otherwise, you think this quill may be poisonous. Keep this card in the party inventory until you find a card with the exact phrase, text, special poison-laden quills. I don't think I'll forget that. So if you don't know, if you haven't seen before, I have all these phrases that I'm looking for. Movement. You flick your gaze around, scanning the high cliffs. All is still. Whatever it was, it's gone now. And there's still these echoes. The echoes from the rock slowly die out until all you can hear is the soft breathing of wind gliding over the rocky cliffs. Okay. So, we better go and look at small 54. Let's go down here. Trudar can go first as always. And small 54. There we go. It was 54, wasn't it? Yes. More music. As your eyes adjust to the darkness of the cave, you begin to make out the shapes of the dead. Bones. Too many bones. This is no cave. It's a lair. Okay. Too many bones, like it. So we go in here. And I mean, I think we should. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to fight something very soon. Let's go and look at point of interest 81. Let's do that. Beast's Lair. You're standing in the shallow cave. The den is thankfully quiet. You hear the chirping of crickets just outside, but nothing else. It smells strongly of old meat drying on the bones. There are some strange marks along the floor too. Bones. Bones lie strewn everywhere, as if some horrible feast happened here. What animal could be so hungry? Strange marks. Upon closer inspection, you think these marks are some sort of tracks made by the owner of this den. Gain key 87. So key 87 is strange pattern you found in the den seems to be some strange sort of tracks for whatever beast occupies the lair. It is distinct and you will remember it if you come across it again. So we've got a new text, which is patterns seem to zig and zag. Okay. So we need to look at this event. So let's look at this. And this is event 110. Which I think is the one that went to B. Yes. Whistling. As you are looking about the den, there comes a sudden whistling noise from behind you. Each exile checks dexterity 12. Okay. So Drudar has no extra dexterity. And he rolls 17. And Ro has dexterity 6. And rolls 11. So they both pass that check. So we have a success for both of us. You barely avoid a volley of long, spiny squills. Go to splash. You hear a splash coming from the shore outside. The creature may be amphibious. You're about to spring into action when you notice a special, much smaller white quill stuck in your ankle. Quickly you pull it out, and the small wound begins to throb painfully. Add threat 20 to the threat deck, then abandon this card. So threat 20. Oh, looking at travel, that won't help. Threat 20. Okay. I need... So threat 20 is aching poison, where we do an endurance check. So we will shuffle that up when we need it. Then discard this card. This card goes out. Okay. So I think I think we're going to, when we come across those key phrases, I think that's going to activate something. So we are done here. So we're going to leave and go back to hex E4. So all these will go back. So this is small 54 and 55. And then this big 25. And then long 33. So these all go back face up into the map boxes to show we have been there. And then we return. Oops. To here. Hills of War. So yeah, we just have to. We could go back, and now I'm thinking I might go over here because it's too tempting. Too tempting. Okay, I'm going to travel to the bends. Oddly familiar. It's difficult to find your way. Each exile pays 1 SP, then discards. So, I don't know. I think I might go this way. There are jobs that I could do, though, back in Fellsworn Village. I have quite a lot of jobs. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jobs that I could potentially do. I'm going to do jobs. So I'll travel to Whitecaps. Luck of the road. Choose one. Fresh fruit. Refill 1 marker on a knapsack, or Beauty of Nature, refresh the travel token, or Lucky Find, gain 1k. After choosing, return this card. You don't have to draw a card again. Lucky. Oh, very nice. Well, I don't need any of those things, so I'll have 1k. Thank you so much. And this goes back, travel 77. Marvelous. Okay, so I need to travel to the chill. Colourful cart. Here's something cover. It looks like it might be a large cart. Discard this, then draw again. It's difficult to find your way in the dense fog. Each exile pays 1 SP. So I will. We're in the chill, and then once more across the water. Wild wolf pack. Far off, you hear the baying of wolves. Discard this. And we are in Fellsworn Village. So we'll look at point of interest 3. And here we are in Fellsworn. The first time you draw this card, add job 1. No. Job board. Select a job from the job deck. So we have hunt ants. Travel to Teakle Forest, which we could do certainly. Singing Reeds. Travel to Singing Fields. Where are the singing fields? Here. We really want to be in fields because we want to yeah, let's do singing fields. So I take that job. We can look at whatever's in here. So there's an old glove, which would be quite useful for a row. Costs 3k, which is a lot of money. He's the wrong one. Ah, that's right. I think yeah, let's buy those gloves. A 1, 2, 3. And we'll give that to Ro straight away. So Ro now has some protection here. I could still do with getting more for Drudar actually, but we can only buy one thing at a time. So I don't think we need anything else from Fellsworn Village. So we will move on. So we're going to the Singing Fields. So we have to go this way along the road. Dark Wings high above. Oh, that's the Keros the fight we want to do. But no. Oh, maybe it is. I think so. So we discard this and draw again. Road. You are so hungry you need to take a break. Pay 1 SP. And discard this card. So we're in Northern Plains. So we will travel to Ragold Junction. Thick mist covers the ground, making it difficult to see where your feet are falling. Draw event 261. Don't think we've done this before. Oh, it's the flipping ghost. Of course it is. A strange mist swirls at your feet, obscuring the ground and looking like some sort of ethereal blanket. Now, let's just have a look at 261 again. Yeah, no, that's right. A blanket nearby, the mist begin to swell, congealing into a familiar form. It's the ghost from the Flying Fish Inn. She floats in the mist, still in her nightgown. Well, if it isn't the clever Drudar and Row, it's good to see you. I've been thinking about my death, and maybe I'm still here because I'm a bit embarrassed. But I was murdered. Darley didn't know, but someone suffocated me with a pillow. I saw them after I'd left my body. Long blonde hair, an evil look. They went through my coin purse, I thought, looking for Kay, but instead they took the squill. Well, they tried to at least, but the enchantments had turned it to ash when I suffocated. Anyway, now that you know, maybe you can bring them to justice, you being so clever and all. Thank you for listening. I feel I'm ready to move on now. I guess I'll see what's next. Farewell. With a wave, the ghost and the mist begins to vanish until not a trace remains. So, gain DOS T16. So let me have a look. Here are these very cool DOS things. T16. There we go. There's T16. Yeah. The clever. Well, we did solve a riddle that she set us last time. I was very proud of myself that I got the riddle right. So we get the clever. I don't think I want to use that right now because I like the triumphant and the buff. I'd rather be buff than clever. Okay. And then travel 13, which is this one, is at the game. And then this card goes as well. So that is the end of that ghost. Or is it the start of her new ethereal life? So then we're going to move on to the singing fields. The journey is difficult and your spirits sag, dripping rain. So we spend our last SP for Drudar anyway. And we're in the singing fields. So this job says, travel to the singing fields. While you're there, you may spend 1 SP to search for reeds. Okay, so Ro can get 1 SP back with his flying fish knapsack. And oh wow, we can keep searching. So we do an intelligence 12 check. And of course we rolled a 2. So that goes up to 5, so we can't get to 12. So then I'll use my second and last SP. And I got 13 that time, so I do pass that one. So we put 1k on here. And it says we can do this up to a maximum of 3k. So we're going to get 1k for that, which is boring. Return to City of Eastgate and claim reward. Add job 16 to the job deck. Okay, so we're going to get another job from it. So we actually have no SP now. So let's travel to Eastgate because we can refresh our SP there as well. So we're traveling along grassland. Wanderer. Just ahead, you see someone meandering slowly through the wilds. Yeah, I don't know if we've seen this person before. NPC 225. Oh, no, we haven't. So this is Arydia Cattle Hat. She's a halfling woman. Her demeanor is worried. She's searching, and she has a strange hat. A halfling is here wearing a strange hat as she walks around looking for something. Oh, you startled me. Are you enjoying a walk in the wilds here? I'm sorry, I can't stop to chat. I've got to keep looking for my notebook. Let's ask her about her notebook. I keep detailed sketches and notes of the various plants I find in it. Unfortunately, I think it must have dropped out of my satchel when I was chased. Let's ask her about being chased. I sometimes wander into places that the wild animals don't appreciate me being. Now, if only I could remember where I was. I know I went to Harry Springs, Misty Plains, and Grey Kiln. It has to be in one of those places. Hall Springs, I think, actually. Do we know any of these places yet? So I'm going to write this down on my little notebook. So, Iridian notes. So we have Arydia Cattle Hat notebook. Gosh, that's terrible writing. In Hall Springs, Misty Plains, and Grey Kiln. I don't think I've been to any of those places. No, they're not. They're not over here. So they must be over here or north. Um, okay. I guess when we find the notebook, yeah, we will, if we come across her again, we can give her a notebook back. So that is done. So she goes back. And then we've done that one. So we're in the Green Deeps. And then we'll move north to the Exiles Road. You're so hungry you need to take a break. Each exile pays 1 SP. Well, we can't, so we're famished. Exhaust the token, the food bag token. And that's that done. So we're in Exiles Road. So then we will move to Eastgate. Along the road, low spirits. Your spirits are high as you travel along. High, low spirits. So we travel to the city of Eastgate. So we can do I7. Point of interest 7. And this is the outer market in Eastgate. So we can have to use glove. There are only 2 things left in the wooden box. and these cost 4k each. So we can finish a job, return to Eastgate and claim the reward. So we get that 1k back. Add job 16 to the job deck, then this card goes out. So job 16. Okay, and then we can look at the job board. So let's do that again. So we have this new job, which is travel to Edgewater, which I don't think we've been to. Oh, Edgewater is here, yeah. Edgewater. While there, you may spend 1 SP to search for flowers. The fallen, if it isn't the reed collector, now I need you to go get tumulus flowers. They only grow in the barrows down south around this time of year. People want them for paying respects to the fallen. So we have to go down there and go back to Eastgate, which I probably won't do right now. Come on. I still want to try and find this thing in the grasslands. So I think I might do hunt ants. I quite like to fight the ants as well because I'm way stronger than them now. So let's take that job. But I think we will rest here, even though I've only used SP. I would quite like to get my SP back. So I'm going to rest. So we would draw a day card, but we're at the end. We have no day cards to draw. So the last one says, if the day deck is empty, when you need to draw, add day 6 to the deck and immediately remake the day deck face down in sequential order from the lowest on top to the highest on bottom. Draw the top card of the day deck. It should be day 1. Yeah, so we add. I'm kind of intrigued by this timer because I'm not sure what it will do. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's it going to do? Might be able to do anything. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. But I feel like it must be leading up to an event of some kind. So we've done that and we draw the top card and we know what the top card is. It's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day for adventuring. You feel the sunshine warm you as a gentle breeze caresses your face. Nothing happens with that, so it just gets discarded. And then we replenish everything, so we get our SP back, both of us. And then we shuffle the travel deck. And we refresh the travel tokens. So there you go. And then if we've got threat 90, which I don't think we have, but I couldn't be 100% sure in our threat deck. No, we don't. So we're going to hunt ants. I'm also going to pay a K to fill. Actually, I can't do that here. Apothecary, smithy, sell items, purchase available stock. Yes, so I can't do that here. So I will not do that. So we're going to move away from Eastgate and go along the road. So this goes back. And we're moving along the road. Dense fog. You pass this way easily. And we'll go into the forest. It's difficult to find your way. Each exile pays 1 SP. Then discard this card. So we're in Teakle Forest. Travel to Teakle Forest, then shuffle Travel 90 in with the top 2 cards of the travel deck. So these two in grassland or forest habitats. So we will travel again. And this is tracking. If you're traveling through a habitat, when you draw this card, you may track. Track, spend 1 and check Endurance 12 or Wisdom 12. So we will get Ro to do this check. So Endurance 12, he has Endurance 5. And we get 20. So that is definitely a success. Success, go to Hunt, then return this card. So Travel 90 goes back in the deck. And then we go to the Hunt. So these maps can go off. Oh, I should have returned those. I'll do that later on. So we are currently in forest. Yeah, we were coming through forest. So we place big 90. Forest. There it is. Trees sit here in a soft breeze, idly waiting for something interesting to happen. Place big 90, place party on K. So for this, we will have. Where is K? Over there. We will have our friend joining us, Kel, and he. Basically is going to help us in this fight. So he's a creature, he's not a foe or exile. Exiles and foes may through They move through but not end on Kel. Free action once per exile turn. Place Kel on a traversable square in range 3. And then free action once per exile turn. Spend 1 combo point to push any creature up to 3 squares in a cardinal direction. Then all foes in range 2 of Kel take 1 damage. So that's what he can do. He will appear. So we don't need to put him down now, but we will put this here. And then for this Hunt Ants, place 2 foe 35s on M and 2 on X. So 35, here we go. So the ants are making a comeback. I think I'll put that over there. And then we have the 4 ants. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these ants are level 2, so this should be quite easy. So they are 35. Please say hello in the chat if you're watching. I don't mind chatting. You can ask me anything about the game. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are the ants we are fighting. Pretty cool. I did fight these before a long time ago when I was level 2, and now I'm level 5, so hopefully this will all work out. So what did it say? It said place 2 on M and 2 on X. I actually think that one's kind of the wrong color, but anyway, doesn't matter. It's blue. That's the important thing. So let's move these out of the way for now, and then we'll shuffle the threat deck. And go to the full table. Okay. Well shuffled. So the one thing I would just want to make sure about with jobs, as this is a battle, jobs. Job cards 14. Hunt jobs, trying to first you'll travel to tracking, defeat the foes, then go to the specified hex to claim the reward. But with hunt jobs, I wonder if we actually get the XP. Just gonna check. Hunt jobs. Arydia. XP. If you do a hunt job, I know you get something, but do you still get the bottom? You do not loot the bodies, so my bad. All the way through, it typically states that. Oh, right. Don't loot after combat. Ignore the rewards on the foe cards. Gain a reward below when you complete the job. Okay, just read the cards, Matt. Just read the cards. Okay. So the soldier ants. Oh, we'll go first, but I just need to give this one his shields. So brute or 2, so they get 2 threat. So I think that Drudar is going to move 1, 2, 3, so they will get 1 combo. We have things we need to master. Sure as a goat for row. In combat, move through difficult borders 3 times in 1 turn. Okay, and difficult borders. Okay, and Drudar is counter in 1 combat, wound a foe, then block 1 or more damage from that foe with your shield. Okay, that's a little bit harder to do, but so I'm going to. Drudar is going to use smite, so 1 combo, and then a strength attack with a sword or spear, and I'd quite like to get 16 or more, and I roll 19. So I get 25, in fact. So I can do this sword, this attack, which is from the top, and then the 3 underneath. So actually, this one, number 1, is killed straight away. So I'm not even going to put any symbols on that. So that was that attack. And then I can actually use my cleave, spend 1 MP, and then I do from the bottom left 2 attacks up. This would be on. Oh, hold on. Sorry, it's that one that died. So this one, yeah. So I could hit for 1, 2. And then from the top going down left. So I will hit this one. So he's nearly killed that one as well. So that's the end of Drudar's turn. And they're not going again. It's just up to 4. So they will do a big attack this turn. But if Ro can take this, which he will be able to. So let's move Ro. 1, 2, 3. So he can not use his bow through this. Oh, hold on, that's fine. He can from there. So he's 1, 2, 3 away. So he will use his practice short bow. You get 1 combo for that movement. Oh, we failed. Okay, we're going to do it again. Yeah, 20 this time. So with a 20, we get 2 combo points automatically. And then we can do 1 damage that we need to do to kill that spider. And that's the end of our turn. Oh, we could have used Kel, but we really didn't need to. Okay, so they are going next. Oh, and it's Breck of Rivertown. Okay, Breck charges into the fray. Roll a d20. We get 18, so he swings his axe with fury. Deal the closest foe 2 damage from the right. So let's say they do it to this one, and they do 1, 2. Good old Breck. That's done. Oh, if you get a 20 plus. How would he get a plus? Who knows? So we discard this card and then we draw again. So they're still going to have an action. But they're not. 1, 2, 3. So they hit a limit break. So they do their top action, which is 1, 2, 3. And they get to add hit points every time. So they'll do 1 extra damage. So it's move 5 and then a mandible attack. So this one's going first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they are not in range because they have to be next to us. Luckily for us. So that's the end of their turn. And now it's Drudar to go. So he is... So I'm going to use Cal because he will go after this, so we might as well use him for something. Okay, so he should be on here really. Pre-action. Once per exile turn, place Kel on a traversable square in 3 range. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Pre-action. Once per exile turn, spend 1 to push any creature up to 3 squares in a cardinal direction. Then all foes in range 2 of Kel take 1 damage. So I'll push this one 1, 2, 3, and then neither of them in range 2. Up to 3 squares. 1, 2. So that's mini tornado. Then all foes in range 2 of Kel take 1 damage. So I will hit this one with its shield. And then Drudar is going to move 1 to here. And he's going to use his smite action again. So spend 1 combo. Oh, he moved, so he gets 1 combo back. So we're rolling a strength action. We get 6, so it goes up to 12. So we can't get to 15. So we do 2 from the top. So I'll do 1 here and 1 here. And the pink one. And then we do have another attack. So I think we will do the same. Oh no, we'll just do a normal attack. Strength with his short sword. And we roll 8. So that goes up to 14. So we can actually kill this one. Woo! 1 from the left, and then that one, so it doesn't activate its weak point because it's dead. And then that's the end of his turn. So they're just going back up to 5. They haven't been able to act very much. So now it's Rose's turn. So we will mark this one. And we will move 1, 2, 1, 2. And we'll use Kel. Free action, once exile turn, spend 1 to push any creature up to 3 squares in any cardinal direction. Then all foes in 2 of Kel take 1 damage. So we won't push it. We'll just hit it for 1 damage. There. And then it's marked, so when it takes damage, we can spend an MP from Row to do another damage. So we'll do that. And then Row will do one of his I am 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So I'll just do a normal attack actually. And I roll 11, which is up to 16. So we get to do 2 hits. So you will just do a hit on this one. And then You will use oh, actually, we can just do a normal attack. Yeah, let's just do a normal attack. And we roll 13, which goes up to 18. So we do 2 hits from the top. And we kill that one. So they're dead. So that was pretty easy. Yeah, so we have done that hunt, defeat all the foes, travel to Keep Big Town to claim the reward, and dismiss this card. Okay, so when you leave the hex where Kel joined you and you didn't flee round 1, get rid of this card and add job 721 to the job deck. So this goes out, and then job 721 goes into the job deck. A wild mage has been spotted in the waters. Yes, so that will be another job we can do. So that was pretty easy. So he goes away. I'll sort that out later on. And this goes back to the big map. And these spiders, poor spiders, didn't really get a chance. And then these all return as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go back to our map. So now to claim this reward, we need to go. We need to go to Keepwick Town, which is down here. So I think we'll go through the Singing Fields. So through grasslands. You draw near and see a large cart, colourful, with wares and goods. You may draw big 70. Yeah, I guess we should do that, shouldn't we? I tell you what, I'm just going to have a quick break and I will be back in a minute. Hello, hello, hello. So, yes, we are here still. And let's travel down. I don't think we need to speak to the guy. We just need to go to small 92. And go to point of interest 76. This is the roadside market. So we can get something from the apothecary, a rare agent used in medical treatments, gain key 42. Vertical leap potion, an oddity, this potion supposedly lets you jump over 30 feet vertically. One use. Then some very expensive footwear for 21k and 30k. And odds and ends, archaeologist's hat, a guaranteed boost to your charisma. And a lucky charm, probably boosts your luck, no refunds. 7k. So we could buy some things here. Vertical, a rare reagent used in medical treatments. I think we might buy the lucky charm for 7. Because Row has 7 here. So let's buy the lucky charm. And that is key 7. Lucky number. This is a pathless item usable by an exile. This item grants you the abilities below while in your on your inventory belt. When you roll a natural 20 in combat, plus 7 combo instead of the normal 2. Ongoing, when you roll a natural 20 in adventure mode, gain both travel 77 and threat 77 instead of just 1. This item doesn't give a bonus when I roll a natural 20 on loot rolls. Correct. There is no additional bonus applied to loot rolls. A small brass bell with a green tassel attached to it. It makes a pleasant ring when shaken. You purchase it from Tark's Travelling Market. Get item DOS7. Keep this card in the party inventory. You may sell this item for 2k. If you do, keep this card in the party inventory and you may buy this item back for 7. Okay. So DOS7. So here is DOS7. Oops. Lucky charm. I mean, I think I just rolled a 20, didn't I? I mean, plus 7 combo is pretty cool. He hardly ever uses his potions. I think I'm going to remove those. Put them in Nipper's backpack. and then wear the hats. It's a pretty sort of it won't happen very often, but okay. So and then Drudar is going to buy this blood root, a rare reagent used in medical treatments, for 3k, and gain key 42. So key 42 is bloodroot, a small sheaf of roots tied together with twine that you purchase from Tark. The roots have a distinct dark red colour to them and a strong bitter smell. Keep this card in the party inventory until you find a card with the exact text. I deal with all manner of remedials. Okay. Let's just go and speak to him, NPC 41. I just want to chat. I just like a chat. And he's, sorry, I was just reading it to myself then. He's saying, welcome back. You're taking good care of Nipper, I hope. I hope your adventures are going well. Business is booming, as you can see. I must say, as a traveling merchant, it really helps have so many exiles wandering hither and fro on their quests. It's great for business. I wasn't sure what I'd think when I heard the Exiles Guild was coming to the basin, but it's really been grand. Yeah, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Nothing to see there. So we'll put him back, and we will leave. I can't put these. Uh, 74, 75, 76. And we will leave here, and we're going to keep going to Keepwick. So we'll go across grasslands again. It's difficult to find your way. Each exile pays 1 XP, 1 SP. Yep, so we'll go along the road. You see someone hunched by the roadside. You may draw NPC 136. I think I did this before, and I was kind of like, what? Yes, this is the one-eyed beggar. So, spare a coin for an old man down on his luck. So we'll give him a coin. We don't have many. And that's where our travel 77 came from. Our blessings be on you, generous traveller. Thank you. Add travel 77 to the bottom of the travel discard pile. And then return this card. 136. So we are in Keepwick outskirts. So we'll go down some more road. And just ahead you see a small crowd gathered by the side of the road. But I know what this is. It's that woman who's got far too much strength. You pass by this way easily. So we're in Keepwick town. And we can claim this reward. So, claim the reward and junk this card. So our reward is 3k. So we'll give that to Ro, because he spent all his money. And 1 XP. So 1 XP each. And we roll a die. And we just get a 6. So we get 1 more K. And then that job is done. And we can look at point of interest here. Point of interest 5. Keepwick Town. And the town actions here, we know what stuff they're selling. We don't want it. Select a job from the job deck. Supplies, fill all knapsacks with 1. So I will definitely do that. I'll spend 1k to fill our knapsacks with 1. And then the market, we can sell our items. We can select a job. So let's select another job, and then I think I will finish here. The thing is, we finish jobs, and then we get more jobs. So we have this new job, which is a wild mage has been spotted in the waters sending destructive waves at passing ships. So start at Soothe Lake Deeps, which we do not know yet. We can go to Edgewater. Travel to Edgewater where they spend 1. Return to City of Eastgate. Hunt boar in the Fields of Lear, which is there, and return to Eastgate. Egg collection in the Northern Plains, and then back to Keepwick Town. So maybe we should do that one next. Tomato shipment. Travel to Keepwick Town. I have an unbroken path of roads to goal. Goal is City of Eastgate. Oh, that's one of those cart things, which was quite good fun. Hunt rats in Raggold Junction. And travel to Fellsworn. So that could be one we could do as well. Gather bird root, travel to the Sward, which is there, and return to Fellsworn. So that could go up the top. Yeah, I think maybe next time we will do egg collection. So I will take that job, and we need to go to the Northern Plains. Raggold Junction. Maybe hunting rats. I'm going to take hunting rats. But this will be for next time. I'm enjoying doing these jobs, but I'm also like itching to explore some more, like come over here. And we know that like Urki's map points towards here. So yeah, I'm itching to do some other stuff, but it's good to get jobs done as well. Get some more XP, buy some things. We've managed to buy some stuff. And the combat is pretty good because we're leveling up, so we're kind of level past a lot of these things that we're doing now. I think the rats probably are like level 3. Yeah, but that's going to be it for this live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this live stream video and please subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much. Thank you if you're watching live now, and take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.